everyone, welcome to my video. If you have been following my previous video, you know that I'm doing course on UPSC Civil Service Men's Examinations Physics Optional Paper 1 2023. So in this video, I will discuss paper first. So this is Newtonian physics. So here some specific instruction, physical constants and section. Question number A. Question number 1A. A force F vector F is given by vector F is equal to x square y x cap plus zy square y cap plus xz square z cap. Determine the whether or not the force of conservatives. And question number B. Calculate the gravitational self-energy of the Earth given. Mass of the Earth ME is equal to 6 × 10^24 kg and the radius of the Earth R is equal to 6.4 × 10^16 meters. And question number C is here. What are the consequences of the Lorentz transformation on the length and time when observed for a frame moving at a relativistic velocities? And question number D is here. Using Huygens principles for a plan's wave traveling from area medium 1 to a denser medium 2, so that sin I by sin R P1 by P2 is equal to mu2 by mu1, where I and R are the angle of incidence and refractions respectively. V1 mu1 and V2 mu2 are the velocity and refractive indices in a media 1 and 2 respectively. Then question E is here. What are 3 and 4 level pumping schemes? Explain the lacing action in this with systematic diagrams. And question number 2 is here. 2.1. Derive the expression for a gravitational potential at a point outside the spherical cells, inside the spherical cells. Question number 2. Calculate the escape velocity of a body of mass 10 kg from the surface of moon. G moon is equal to 1/6 G earth, and mass of moon equal to 7.3 × 10^22 kg. Radius of the moon is 1.7 × 10^6 meters. And question number B is here 2B. Obtain the condition for achromatism of two thin lenses separated by finite distance if the dispersive powers of the materials of two lenses are 0.020 and 0.028. Their focal length are 10 centimeters and 5 centimeters respectively. Calculate the separation between them in order to form achromatics combinations. And question number C is here. The quantity of rotatory motions are analogous to those translatory motions. Write the corresponding equations of translatory and rotatory motions. Question number 2. Describe the theorem of perpendicular and the parallel axis in a case of a plane lamina. And question number 3A. What are the requisite conditions for observation of interference pattern on a screen? Question number 2. Derive the expression for fringe width and the intensity at a point on the screen in a double slit experiment. And question number B is here. Prove that the separations of the two Colding particles is same when observed in a center of the mass in laboratory systems. Determine the kinetic energy of a thin disk of the mass 0.5 kg and radius 0.2 meter rotating with 100 rotations per second around the axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its planes. Write the equation for damped harmonic oscillator. Obtain the expression for logarithmic discriminant in a damped harmonic motions. The first amplitude is 10 cm, which reduced to 2 cm after 15 oscillations each of the period 4 seconds. Determine the logarithmic discriminant. Also calculate the number of the oscillation in which the amplitude decreased to 25%. And question number 4 is here. You see and read. I read. So you listens. Write the condition for workings of a step index optical fiber. In a step index fiber, the core and cladding materials have refractive indices 1.50 and 1.43 respectively. Find the followings: critical propagation angles, accepting angles, total time delay in 1 kilometer length of the fiber, total dispersion is 50 kilometer length of the fiber. And the question will be is here. B. Define a streamline flow of a fluid using the equation of continuity for an isotropic fluid. Find different component of the total energy per unit volumes. And question number C is here. What is the difference between Fresnel diffractions and Fraunhofer diffractions? Question number 2. What is the resolving power of telescope? Why is the resolving power of a microscope more with ultraviolet light than with visible lights? And section B is here. Find the energy stored in a system of 4 charges. Q1 is equal to 1 Nc, Q2 is equal to 2 Nc, and Q3 is equal to 3 Nc, and Q4 is equal to 4 Nc. Place at a Cartesian coordinate. R1 is equal to 1 1, R2 is equal to 1, and R3 is equal to 1 4, and R4 is equal to 2 2 respectively. Assume free space. And question number B is here. Derive the expression for the inductance per unit length of the two long parallel wires. Each of the radius is separated by the distance d from their axis and carrying the equals and opposite current I. And question C. So a continuity equation is embedded in a Maxwell equations. Using zeroth law of thermodynamics, we know that thermodynamics first law, thermodynamics second law, thermodynamics third law, and after that zeroth law. So introduce the concept of temperature. Explain how the isotherms of the different system can be drawn. So we know what so we know you know that this is zeroth law. Explanations. Second, introduce of the concept. So come to the points. Question number E. Write down the expression of a Fermi-Dirac distribution and the Bose-Einstein distribution. First is Fermi-Dirac only for expression, not derivations, and Bose-Einstein distribution derivations. No, only for expressions. And the plot of the distributions as a function of energy. So different. What is different? This is Fermi-Dirac is fermions. Bose-Einstein is bosons. And question number 6. Two inductor having inductance L1 and L2 are connected in a parallel. The inductor have a mutual induction M. Derive the expression for the effect of inductance. Assume the inductor have negligible resistance. Oh. Question number B is here. Define Joule Kelvin coefficient. Write it in mathematical form. Determine the Joule Kelvin coefficient for a van der Waals gas hence obtain an expression for the temperature of inversion. Discuss the condition under the heatings or cooling is produced. And question number C is here. Consider the interactions of an electromagnetic waves at the interference of two dielectric media. If an electric field vector E is parallel to the plane of incidence, obtain the Fresnel equation and Brewster law of a polarization. And question number 7 is here. A natural atoms consist of a point nucleus plus q surrounded by a uniformly charged spherical cloud minus q of a radius r, so that when such as an atom is placed in a weak external electric field, the atomic polarity of the atom is proportional to the volume of the sphere. So this is proportional, not inversely proportional, right? Question number B is here. So here, a piston's Nichols device. So you see this is piston device. So wait and what this is. So and go through questions. So contains air at 115 K Pascal kPa and 70 degrees 27 degrees Celsius. At this state, the pistons is resting on a pair of stops as so in the figures, and the enclosed volume is for 40 liters. The mass of the piston is such that a 314 kPa pressure is required to move it. There is no heated until the volume is double. Determines first, this is final temperature, this is work done by the airs, and the total heat transfer to the air given. U is equal to 300 Kelvin to is equal to 214 kg kilojoule upon kg, and U final is equal to 1113 kilojoule upon kg. Gas 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 constant of air is R is equal to 0.287 kPa into meter cube upon kg into K. So this is this is the figure, and come to the next questions. See, a spherical cells of the radius r carrying a uniform surface charge sigma is set spinning at angular velocity omega about it exists. Find the vector potential it produced at point r. And question number 8a, a circular rings of the radius r lying on the xy plane and centered at origin carry a uniform lines lambda. Find the first three terms, monopoles, dipoles and quadrupoles of the multiple expansion of the potential V r theta r comma theta. In question number B, two charge q1 is equal to 3 nc and q2 is equal to 4 nc are placed at the Cartesian point 0 2 meter and 0 minus 2 4 meter respectively. The z is equal to 0 plane is connected to the ground. Calculate the electric potential and electric field at point 324 meter using the method of image. And question number C, using Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution and find the number of oxygen molecules whose velocity lie between 195 meters per second and 250 meters per second at 0 degrees Celsius. The given masses of the oxygen gas is 0.1 kg. Assume the mass of the protons to be 1.66 into 27 kg. So question will be end. So that is all related to this discussion it for today. Thank you very much and good luck for your coming soon examination. Thank you for watching this videos.